Germany's foreign minister is in Israel tonight on what he says is a mission to prevent Israel from becoming diplomatically isolated. Johann Wadephul is holding talks with senior Israeli politicians on reviving a ceasefire with Hamas. He's calling for a resumption of large-scale aid deliveries by land to Gaza. Now, France, Britain, and Canada have all said that they are prepared to recognize Palestinian statehood under certain conditions. Wadephul says that Germany is not planning to do the same, but he says Germany wants assurances from Israel.
We need clarity, also from Israel, that there will be no policy of forced expulsions or active annexation. In my assessment, we are in a decisive phase where Germany must take a clear stance. I came here with the aim of preventing a rift from opening between the EU and Israel. That danger exists. Both sides must work to ensure that this does not happen.
Well, for more on this, let's go now to our correspondent, Alex Gerst. He's following this story for us. Alex, we just heard from the German foreign minister there. I mean, what do you make of his comments on Germany's role in this conflict?
Well, I think we heard a very concerned German foreign minister there in Jerusalem today. He spoke about Germany's responsibility for the Holocaust at the beginning of his statement. And he said, as you have mentioned, that he wants to prevent that Israel becomes isolated in the international community. And that he would be willing to do everything he can in his power to prevent this from happening. He spoke also of the friendship and the deep relations, so he really tried to make clear where he stands ideologically. And he also first and foremost addressed then the responsibility of Hamas. So he really tried to be very nice to the Israeli side. And then he was trying to find the balance. Then he talked about the unbearable situation in Gaza and that what he demands from Israeli to increase to improve the humanitarian situation in Gaza. He called for a fundamental change when he was talking to Israeli officials. This is what he demands. And then he said that aid deliveries via land must now become more frequent and a priority. And what's interesting is that he said that he had the impression that this was understood by his Israeli counterpart. And I guess we'll now have to wait and see for the next days if this is really the case.
Alex, before the German foreign minister left Germany, headed for Israel, he released a statement saying that Germany would, and I'm quoting here, be forced to respond to unilateral steps. Now, that seems to have caused some confusion. What have you heard on that front?
He tried to clarify this a bit, so you're right, the statement came earlier today. We heard also from our sources that he was referring there to the possible annexation of a West Bank, that this could trigger some reactions. But again, here, Johann Wadephul, the German foreign minister, he did not really elaborate on what concrete measures could look like if Israel would annex the West Bank. But this also could refer to other demands, if Israel does not fulfill other demands that Germany has set, for example, the immediate ceasefire and letting more humanitarian aid come into Gaza. The essence of what we have heard today is basically that no matter what Israel is doing, Germany is not going to recognize Palestine as a state, as the French and the British have announced that they would possibly do it. So Germany will not join that call because they want to recognize Palestine just when there is a negotiated solution between the Israeli government and the Palestinian Authority. So basically at the end of the peace process. And he was also, Johann Wadephul, he was also really keen on highlighting that this does not mean any dissent among European partners. So he said, like, in essence, he is also in favor of recognizing a Palestinian state, but he says, like, the time frame here is the only difference, not so much the goal.
Our political correspondent, Alex Gerst, with the latest tonight on this developing story. Alex, thank you.